name is Videliz Njoki, and this is my sign name. Welcome to 4 p.m. news. Today is Friday for the brief news at 4. So on to the first news item. President William Ruto has urged Kenyans to take time to reflect on the country's past failures and support the country's economic recovery. In an Easter message conveyed in a letter, President Ruto cited weakened economic growth, depleted resources, debt, drought, and political disagreement as some of the challenges that the country has endured in the recent times. The head of state highlighted that the Easter season presents an opportunity to Kenyans to set things right and support efforts to steer the country towards the right direction. He also affirmed that his administration is making progress in delivering its commitments towards transforming the country's economy. On the next news item, Second Lady Dorcas Gachagua has promised to mobilize efforts for an institutional framework to rehabilitate and train street children in a bid to end rampant drug abuse, particularly among the boys. Dorcas, who has identified empowerment of boys as her initiative of choice, said that there is need to create facilities to support the vulnerable homeless children, noting that thousands of young boys who leave rural areas in search of job risk sinking into drug addiction. She singled out medical rehab facilities, counseling, and vocational training centers as a key to supporting rehabilitation efforts. On the next news item, Embakasi East Member of Parliament Babu Awino has called out the Azimio coalition over what he termed as the exclusion of the youth in its 7-member team selected to engage in a bipartisan parliamentary dialogue proposed by President William Ruto. His comments come after the Azimio nominated lawmakers to participate in the talks on the reconstitution of the IEBC. Owino accused Azimio leader Raila Odinga of ignoring the youth in the committee selection process, arguing that they should have been given priority since they have always been in the forefront of holding the government accountable. On the next news item, Eliud Wekesa, popularly known as Yesu wa Tongeran, now says he will not die for the sins of humankind for the second time. This came as Kenyans asked whether he will be crucified during the Easter period just like Jesus did. Wekesa said he came back to complete the work he started over 2,000 years ago when he left Earth. He also warned those planning evil against him, saying they will all be destroyed. On the final news item, police in Nakuru are holding a 22-year-old woman on suspicion of stabbing her husband following a domestic quarrel. Police say that the suspect, who was caught on Thursday evening, stabbed her husband after he allegedly slapped her. The dispute reportedly began when the husband returned to their rented apartment and demanded for food. The husband was rushed by neighbors to Keringet Sub-County Hospital, from where he was referred to Olengurone Hospital for further treatment while in critical condition. The National Police Service advised the public to report all the domestic and gender-based violence incidents to the authorities for appropriate legal action to be taken on them. Thank you. That was all for our 4 p.m. news. I believe all of you are celebrating Jesus' second coming. So now, Science TV wishes you a very nice Easter holiday, and also make sure that you enjoy. I have been your host, Videliz Njoki. This is my sign name, and my sign language interpreter voicing is Maureen Juguna. Bye bye, and don't forget to join the world of 7 Prime News and also sports with Science TV. Goodbye.